Hi everyone, my name's Hayden. I am a US MD medical student. Before we get started, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram at MedSchoolHayden for future updates. Today's topic is, should you go to medical school? A lot of people wonder whether it's a journey that they should embark on. The majority of the people that get into medical school make it through. It has a 1% attrition rate, and what that means is that less than 1% or 1% of the people there don't make it through. And that could be due to family reasons or other reasons. So typically, if you're in medical school, you're gonna end up as a physician. Another major reason people contemplate going to medical school or a healthcare profession of some sort is they're afraid of blood, they're afraid of hard to handle situations. And don't worry, that is okay. My first time in the anatomy lab, I was sick to my stomach. My first time injecting needles, I was sick to my stomach. It's learned. Nobody goes in already as an orthopedic surgeon. And sure, there are people that come in ready to go, they know they're gonna be a surgeon and they're okay with everything. You know what? Just because you don't like blood doesn't mean you shouldn't go for it. Another huge question is, what type of future do you want? Do you want to be a physician? Have you had a life experience that, says, hey, that's a cool profession. That's something that I could see myself doing in the future. Did you have an experience with a doctor or physician or PA that inspired you? It pushed you to do well in school, and now you're in a position to make the applicant role and get into school. Other people get nervous because the medical school that they apply to, they think is not a top tier school, is not a mid tier school. No matter what school you're at, if you pass the boards when you're in medical school, which majority of people do in their career, you're gonna be a doctor. It doesn't matter if you're at Harvard or if you're at a state school. All choices are great choices, and you get to practice medicine. Another great question is, what type of future do you want? Do you want to be a leader in your community? Is that something that you've always aspired to? I think a lot of people in medicine come from multiple and various different backgrounds, whether you have an art major or whether you have a biology major, which is very traditional. All people should apply. And that brings the best people to medicine, people that can dive into jack of all trades conversations. It allows you to connect with patients. It allows you to be the leader in the community that your community needs. Medicine opens you up to many opportunities. You get to meet people from all over. You get to work with people from all over. You get to work with the best and brightest no matter what state you're in, what country you're in. And you get to touch those lives and make a difference. And maybe somebody had done that to you, and that's why you're listening to this video. There are plenty of drawbacks to picking a career in medicine, something that should be considered. Maybe PA school is right for you. Maybe you should be a nurse. Maybe you should be a nurse practitioner. But there's unique things that come with being a physician, whether that be DO or MD. If you've seen yourself as a leader in the past and you want to continue that through your professional career, being a physician is a great choice for you. There's also leaders in every single profession. So you need to understand that the commitment for the physician future is a long one. If you're doing it for the title or the money, there should be more to it, because that is not a reason to become a physician. A reason to become a physician is to change people's lives for the better. In a healthcare field, you can lead a team. And if you've always seen yourself as a leader, a lot of athletes tend to find themselves as physicians. A lot of people that were leaders in their high school groups, their college groups, tend to find themselves as physicians. This is the climate and environment that they wanted to be in as they grow. If you're getting into medicine because you want to make a lot of money, that's just not a good idea. There's plenty of other ways to make money. There's more efficient uses of your time to make money. So if your whole reason to, make 6 figures a year was to become a doctor, I would reconsider. Not to mention the journey is a longer journey. It's 12 years. At minimum, 6 to 8 years beyond undergraduate studies before you are living your fullest life as an attending physician. You have to love the journey. Medicine asks everything from you. It asks your time, it asks your investment in it, and sometimes it asks your friendships. You have to be ready to be committed for a longer period of time that allows you to succeed. So you can be the person you wanted to be that, maybe touched your heart in the ER 10 years ago. With all that being said, there are a plethora of benefits to being in medical school. I definitely think that everyone should take a serious look at it. Just because maybe you had a 3.0 GPA in college or you've had a rough past, that does not mean that you are not capable. At the end of the day, when you're in medical school, there's a saying that goes around that P equals MD. And so what that means is pass equals MD. The question you want to ask yourself at the end of the day, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Do you want to be helping others in a significant leadership role? Or is there another way that you want to make an impact in this world? Because there's plenty of ways to help in more than one field. As a current medical student in the US, I can tell you I am so happy with my decision. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, my family and friends have supported me, and I've gained new friends because of it. I've met the people that I can count on for the rest of my life here in school. If you're hesitant about medical school, if the journey's too long, or if you're nervous that you might not make it and it's a huge investment, that's okay. Every medical student across the US has those thoughts still. It's common, it's okay, and don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine. At the end of your life, you wanna look back and know that you did everything you could and that you wanted to do. There's a famous philosopher, Maslow, and I'm sure everyone is familiar with him. He has a famous quote, "What you can be, you must be." And so to that, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.